This is the second attempt on Donald Trump's life. So guys, this is going to be a quick video, but as a lot of you know, the president or the ex-president of the United States, Donald Trump, had a second assassination attempt on his life, according to the Secret Service and FBI, as they are now treating it as such. That means, guys, that this is the second time they went after this man, and they, meaning whoever's running the show, had somebody go out and try to shoot at Donald Trump. Now, the guy fired shots, but apparently the story goes, Secret Service agents saw this guy sticking his barrel from beyond bushes or in between bushes and opened fire, and the guy opened fire back, missing everyone, and the Secret Service agent missed him. The shooter then jumps into his SUV, drives off, gets arrested about 40 to 50 miles away from the scene with a backpack, ammo, I think another rifle, and GoPro. The initial reports downplayed the entire situation in the beginning. So in the beginning, they sat down and said that Trump was leaving the golf course and there were gunfire in the area. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm thinking to myself, oh, maybe they're just trying to scare him, because they downplayed the shit out of it. And then I read another report saying, oh yes, gunfire as Trump left in the vicinity. And I'm like, okay, that's really weird. 2 hours later, then they break this out and they're like, oh, there was an actual gunfight and this guy did take shots at Trump. Of course, they downplayed it in the beginning, and now they're like, oh, well, maybe it was a little more serious than that. So this guy was squared away and ready to rock and roll. Now, could this guy be part of that whole MK Ultra thing? Possibly. I don't want to go there yet. Could this guy be another BlackRock employee somehow? Possibly. But I don't want to go there yet. But where I want to go is that the first shooter who missed could have possibly made this okay in the eyes of other psych patients, other crazy people, to have them feel like that they can go out and just take shots at him. Now, this situation's a little different because nobody was thinking for a second that somebody was going to come to where Trump was playing golf and fire shots at him. Plus, the scene should have been a little more secure, being that there was already an attempt on his life. But again, that's me splitting hairs, because if I was getting shot at the first time, or I got shot at the first time, I would have definitely been, my head would have been on the swivel as well. But I would also raised more security. Now, this is going to put Trump in a tighter security hold, hopefully. But I have my theories about the election anyway. I think that Trump is not trying his hardest to win this just because of the first assassination attempt. I think that scared the shit out of him, and I think that's why he's playing it softly. His kids are not as boisterous as they were before. A lot of people are quiet. The first assassination attempt coverage only lasted 12 or 13 days when they should have been talking about it for a month or two straight. That should have been on the news every day of the week. But Jennifer Lopez breaks up with Ben Affleck. We got to hear about that shit fucking, we're still hearing about it. Shit, 2 months in or a month in, whatever it is. We're hearing about that almost every day. Every time Rihanna scratches her ass the wrong way, we hear about that. But the assassination of an ex-president, 14 days or 13 days, whatever it was, coverage, and it wasn't even full coverage. It started dying off after a week. And at certain places, we're talking about it almost every day. But mainstream media talked about it for about 7 days, and then cable media talked about it for about 2 weeks. This is a second attempt on this man's life, and I bet you money we're only going to hear about it for a week. I think this is going to scare him even more and seal the fate of his 2024 campaign. I could honestly see this man bowing out, because he was in the middle of the shit again. Now, if he gives a speech and he says something completely different, then I'll step back. But I'm not convinced that he's not torching his own campaign. I'm not convinced at all. But still, if they are going after him, and again, they being the elites who do not want this man to do what he's going to do in office this time around, I think he's going to hammer them out a little harder if he actually wins. And if he wins, if this man actually wins this election, all bets are off. All hell's going to break loose. And I mean, more attempts on this man's life. He's probably going to have to live out of a bunker for the next 4 years, and even after that, if he does win and he sticks to his guns and he says what he's going to do and he does it, I think all hell's going to break loose. Bad enough, liberals are happy that he got shot at, and the videos that were behind that were insane. Now you're going to have more insane liberal videos talking about, oh my God, a second time he missed. Like, we're going to have crazy responses. But right now, I don't want to go down conspiracy theory lane too hard. I'm like, creeping down there. I'm like, all right, there's some weird shit here. The second time this happened in 2 months. I think this is going to scare them a little more. But still, guys, there's a lot going on. And I said this before. I actually said this a month ago, 2 months ago. I said that there was going to be a second attempt on his life. But I thought they were going to succeed the second time. They didn't. This guy actually missed. And thank for Secret Service being Johnny on the spot, spotting the threat before anybody was hit. But anyway, guys, stay tuned to either my channel, Angryprepper, whoever is talking about this, because we're going to be talking about this for the next couple of days. But this is bad. This is, like, inherently bad. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more information. And Angryprepper out.